Cook and Gist with Akrasi, the final bus stop for trending gists and amazing food recipes. I know you guys have missed us. You've missed a lot of gists because we've not been on the show for 2 weeks now. But we are back to bring you amazing gists that you've missed. A recap of all the trending gists you've missed. And we're going to also be sharing amazing food recipes for you. So grab a popcorn and enjoy the show. On today's episode, we have a very beautiful, amazing, delectable. In fact, let me let her introduce herself.
Why they ever introduce me? Why do I always have to introduce myself?
Because I want them to hear from the horse's mouth.
Hello, I am the horse.
I'm not the horse.
I'm the horseman. My name is Ijoma. I am a businesswoman and an influencer and IT's friend. So we are here.
Welcome back again to the show.
Thank you
so much for coming.
First of all, what are we cooking today?
Okay, so today a wise man hinted me that your favorite food is Egusi soup. Your favorite food is Egusi soup with, pounded yam and some rishi. So we are making Egusi soup, fried Egusi actually.
Yes.
Stockfish, fish. We are not using panla fish, so we are using There'll be pomade.
I'm shaking my boobies for you.
There'll be pomade, there'll be goat meat, everything inside.
You know the last time you disappointed me?
How?
You said I will carry the whole pot home, but you shared it as Mother Christmas that you are.
But you agreed.
I didn't agree with just mine. Can I carry this one now?
Oh, definitely.
All right. So I'm ready. I'm very happy. But that's not the main question I asked her. What are we cooking?
Oh, okay. Today we are doing like a recap. We've been away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we are doing like a recap of all the trending gists that we've missed.
Okay.
We are cooking.
Every.
We are cooking a la Kaduna.
Hey.
And the exposure of the almighty a la Kaduna.
Yeah.
We are cooking Davido and Abu. We missed that gist, but I need to bring it back.
All right.
We are cooking Anuka Ike. I'll be waiting with
Oh. Okay.
I'm cooking Anuka Ike and the almighty exposure of Anuka Ike.
So just expose men left and right.
We are cooking Iyabo Ojo and Naira Marley. We are cooking bestie that is looking for husband for our 45-year-old bestie.
Mm-hmm.
We are also cooking, last but not the least, we are cooking what's this gist that I'm missing? What's the gist that I'm missing? Mr. Ibu and Jasmine. That's what is cooking today. So let's start with Ala Kaduna. So I just woke up this day and Ala Kaduna is trending all over Facebook, and I'm like, hey, what has this coconut head? What has this coconut head done again today? And I'm like, Then I said, me, I've never known who this person is. In fact, in my head, that picture he uses on his profile picture, I just believed that's the person. And well, there was no difference from him and that picture he uses on his DP.
Of course. So
I was like, So this is the Ala Kaduna, and they said they dragged him because he was involved with fraud.
Yeah. I think what made me happy about the whole exposure is not that this is like they were exposing that he looks somehow. I think they've actually exposed him before when he got married last year. It trended a little bit, but it didn't really trend.
Where was I?
I don't know.
But I for sure this my broco. Because how can I be missing juicy gist like
this? They exposed him when he got married. You are telling people not to marry 33 plus, but look at the woman he got married to, and he didn't deactivate. What made this one really bang is the fact that there were hints that he committed fraud, he defrauded some people and everything. That's why this one came with a banger, because this is his picture. A lot of people know him. A lot of people have met him when he was in Nigeria, it's just what made this one stick is because he committed fraud allegedly and he deactivated. You know, when the information is so loud that you have to deactivate.
That means it's true.
Yeah,
it's actually
true.
But why would you be that controversial, one of the most hated people on the Facebook space, and you still go and do something that
is
it's just like falling into the trap of your enemy.
That is the audacity of men. Do you understand? Because if you, right? I'm telling you, men have audacity. Because if you know, there is this Igbo saying that if you're surrounded by enemies, you have to be very careful. When you know that you're a controversial figure and people don't really like you, you have to watch your steps well, and you don't have to use your hand and put yourself inside wahala. Because why? Why would you be involved in anything that has to do with fraud? It's like me, and I know a lot of people don't like me, and they will always find reason to drag me every day. Imagine me now going to do something that will put me at their mercy, something that
who don't done. Now they will drag you, drag your friends, drag your generation. Hey God,
they drag me for not wearing wig.
I beg, not go put your not go put your for wearing no good. I beg you, because the dragging will reach me and even my family members.
They drag my ex. Who would they not drag? So my thing is, if you know that you're surrounded by people that don't really like you, you have to be very careful. You want to be controversial. I think why my own controversy, and I keep on saying that there's no controversy on Facebook that will happen to me that I will not rise up from, because I've not had a sex scandal, and hopefully I won't. And I've not been involved in any fraud. So if you can, pass those two, every other controversy can. Yeah. So when you go and carry your own hand and you're living in the UK, you have maybe a semi-good life, why would you go and involve yourself? I think that's what made this one.
Greed.
Yeah, it's greed. It's what made this one really bang, because that exposure they dragged him. And up to now, he has not come back on Facebook.
But he will come back. He will come back with another name. Trust Allah Kaduna. Maybe this time around it will be Allah Kogi.
I don't know why men, let me even look at the camera. Why are you shippos? Why are you always looking for a leader? Can you don't have brain? You don't have the brain God gave an ant. You put if you see how they were denying, he's not him. You were following somebody, an anonymous entity, just because he hates women and telling you to avoid women. You were following him. You don't know what this person looks like. You're just following him with your prick,
like a toothless sheep.
I'm look at this. They call him my savior,
my brother,
Messiah,
people's husband. People's father. Shame on all of you. You guys should go and hide your face in shame. Anyways, over to the next. Remember that our 001 and that guy that was dragging him, Abu Kenny.
They don't drag. I almost want to unstand Davido.
But I wanted to unstand him
because not because of all these it's men tearing each other down. I don't care. They drag me waiting no good. They insult me because of that this thing. I'm like, whoa, so Davido love not each other. Maybe they use now they collect trouble because of Davido.
Because stain your wife.
They tell you.
But Davido they stain our wife. But we agree. It's from standing the video that I now realize what women in abusive relationships go through. Like when you have a husband that has big penis that satisfies you, but is also a douchebag.
You see, you don't know what I see in him.
Do you understand? Like, it is not that I understand that because sometimes when I see women, man, they beat you or they do you one kind. But you now be saying you don't know what he does for me.
You don't know what he does for me.
It is now. Is that thing? Is that thing that person does
like this thing?
That thing they do for the husband do for those women is what Davido does for us.
I just said to the talk this thing. Every time they're dragging her and that her husband, she be like, you don't know where you go. You don't know the things they do for me. I be like, oh, I know. Now slim guy, I know. I understand. Can you go? She's always saying, she'll be like, you don't know, I should say to me, you might have been one of them. You don't know where it's carrying me to. I'm like,
and the thing is very sweet in Igbo. It's not that thing, it's very sweet in Igbo. The way you do walk him.
She don't say, I'm like, I understand. Now slim men, we understand. No way. They enjoy.
No way they carry and go. Now people will know, I don't know. So Davido, he does, I don't know, there's how somebody is just naturally likable. You tend to excuse. Now, the only thing that will make me say, you don't do. Now, if they say they don't keep person and they bring proof.
Even if I not see proof, I not go still believe.
My own be say if he abuses a woman, that's where I'll come.
Or sexually assault.
Yeah, if you have anything that has to do with a woman, not like exchanging words with women, no. Because me, I'm always exchanging words with men. But if he anything against a woman, I'm like, I don't know you, because when he started and when Sophia was talking about the video, I was like, I was dragging him because why are you anything that has to do with a woman? Not that Thatcher, this one Thatcher. Oh no. Anyway, back to Abu.
So the Abu, I heard he was arrested.
My dear, they said he forged Davido's signature. Clinical.
I want to get this thing. Is it that the things he came out to say about Davido and the contract were all lies, or was he doing it to chase clout, or is actually true? Because I'm even confused at this. Because a lot of people are saying that it's like Davido is using connection to try to suppress.
One thing I know, like Davido is not somebody you're going to come out and vouch for. I think maybe there might be some truths in what the Abu guy was saying, but one thing I know is the signature forgery thing. That's where they just held him. No, you go do plenty things. Then one mistake, not that it's a mistake, because forgery is a crime. Then that small something they go just find loophole and use it and grab you.
Exactly.
So I don't think. I wouldn't say that they are victimizing him, because he admitted that he forged the signature on one voice note that was floating there. That's how they do it in the industry. So yes, I think Davido did what he said Davido did. But him, I think he did was also what Davido said he did. So it was like, I go do you, you go do me. Who win? Make you win. And honestly, Davido victimized a lot of people during that time, because I was hearing the people that were talking against him. If you talk, your account will go down. If you talk, your account will disappear. Your Twitter account will disappear. I was like, one, you wish like that. You wish like.
But you also see it from the point of the fan. It might not even be him.
I think it's him. I think it's him. You know, I say I think it's him because as a wicked person that I am, it looks like what I would do. And if I do it, I don't want anybody to take my glory. I used to tell people that when I hurt somebody, I don't want anybody to take I don't want you to say it's somebody, it's me. So I think it's something that he actually did. And in some parts I'm like, I am impressed. Well done. And some parts I'm like, Davido
is using power.
He's using your power because you are poor, Shobi.
The poor
and now I'm like, it looks like something I can do. Well done. You know.
See, if people like drag me.
It also they said someone saw me and said I have internalized misogyny because I did not support Thatcher. That was my dear. I don't carry as feminists are calling me a misogynist, while men are calling me a misandrist. Only me, half here misogynist, half here misandrist. No Allah.
As long as we still love the video. You know, consign us, call us anything. Yes, we are cowards, we are hypocrites, we are misandrists, misogynists, anything. We have chested it. It is all one forever. So over to the next.
Yeah.
You know this guy Anuka Ike Kinin that's on Facebook. That guy has dragged me before. Like
Itee.
When I was now.
The only is they dragged you once. That blog was dedicated to the hatred and hateration and hatred of Ijoma every day. No, about a blog that has steady murder. You know what is murder in Igbo? Water. Every day. I was like, what did I do to this Okoko Michael, this lover? Because he was forming anonymity. And the annoying thing was, they had gists about different people, which could be true or lie. But because they didn't have any gist about me, it was always hate. She says fake hair. She this. She this. She's dragging police staff. I was like, hey God, there's a time I was so angry. At some point I had to block the blog because one time I had to go there and insult them because I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? Who do you think you are? I'm not going to respect you. I insulted him, and all the admin V, admin edit, admin A, admin P, admin Q. I insulted them and they blocked me and I went and blocked them back. Only for me to hear maybe, I think, ending of last year that the blog was no longer there. They were now saying one guy like that, Kinika is the handler of the blog, yet presenting himself as a lady, DSS lady, working then They now said they had arrested the guy. I saw as they use and slap. Did you watch the video?
I saw the video. It fits me. I was like, so this is the Inqui that has been disturbing us.
The two things I love about that exposure: one, all the idiots that were on the blog. Oh, you know that picture I used to do review for your soap that I put that that I had before and after. Every time they're dragging me, some accounts will go and look at the idiot. They carry that picture. Like, picture where I used to advert.
Now you use your hand post that.
Picture where I use my hand post. Like, when I know they understand, say no, do not leak this picture from my phone. Now me carry my hand. I cannot be embarrassed by what I look at.
What you use your hand to post? Like, do you know one thing about Facebook people when it comes to your drama that used to shock me? That's why I just say it's very painful when you want to drag somebody and you don't have anything.
They don't have anything
to use and drag the person.
So they have to just manufacture.
Imagine I coming online to post. I use my own hand post my own notes. Let's just say now me use my hand post my notes. Then tomorrow I can't get issue with you. You want drag me? You go carry my notes. Can't say make people use and mock me. So I use my own hand post. It means that I've already won the fight. You can't get anything. You don't have it.
It's like when this guy was dragging me. When I said everybody's over, because they use content that I put out. Dating Yoruba Muslim. That I was saying since 2021. You don't have gist. Like, it was so, and I'm like, oh God of mercy. Whoever is supplying you gist could not. Oh,
there's no supply. These things, it's there on your wall.
These are things that are on my wall.
So, I was so happy when they exposed.
I was so happy.
Guy.
The two parts of my happiness is one, they exposed, and then two, the idiots that were there on the blog, they got ripped off. They thieved their toto and they thieved their money. And I was hearing somebody say, they gave him 3.5 million, and they gave him 1 million, they gave him 2 million. Now that they mock us over at that time.
Like sorry.
Carry you go that person, and you see the walls every time you come on Monday and say pray, all of them go say amen, and then when I go carry your money, give her, carry Toto Dasha, and when they say, I gave my 1 million, I gave my family, I'm like, sure now they mock over victims. It's time I'll mock you. Nonsense and ingredients.
Like I don't understand how women do this. Like, wetin man go talk? I dey try think wetin man fit tell me. I want to keep him mouth talk and make I remove not even 50,000, no, not 100,000, not 500.
They gave him onto that she is DSS and recovering money for people. So you pay him to recover money for you, or maybe for a deal or whatever.
You pay 1 million to recover money.
I don't understand the kind of business they follow that man. An anonymous person where you never see, just over the phone.
Just like that. Even the one where I see to release my money, they add. Not to talk of the one where I never see. If I don't know you reach your village, I not fit give you 1 million. Why I go give you my 1 million?
I was watching the whole drama play out, and I was so happy because if you're a member of that blog, to the extent of releasing your money to him, to the extent of going to sleep with the guy,
you're very gullible, and I have no pity for you.
So, because now I've been drag me that time, so the table has come. When my own matter come, drag me again. But for now, I'm go
now. I beg, that's their own. Over to the next. So I saw a trending video of Iyabo Ojo saying,
I like Iyabo Ojo. Oh no, Iyabo Ojo slander.
I like Iyabo Ojo until I watch Real Housewives of Lagos. If you watch this,
I watched it. I think they gave her a script, leave my Iyabo.
I'll give this one today.
Finally, we do something that we don't agree on.
Yes, we don't agree.
We'll be like debate.
So Iyabo Ojo made a video.
Yeah.
In that video, she said that Naira Marley tried to drug her kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yes. Anybody that has listened to Naira Marley from when he came to Limelight, if you see Naira Marley, they see drugs. Do you understand? You would know the kind of moral rates, the level you can rate this kind of person. You would know the kind of people you would definitely see around Naira Marley are people that smoke, people that do drugs, people that drink all kinds of hard substances. What is your child, you as a mother, waiting carry your 2 children go where Naira Marley dey, where he reach, where he drug them.
Can I talk? I can talk.
Yes, talk.
Sure, I can talk.
But talk the one that is good though.
First of all, the kids you're referring to are adults.
Okay.
So Priscilla and her first son, they're adults. They have their own lives. I don't think they reached a stage where their mother cannot tell them where to go or where not to go.
No, she said she took them there.
Oh, she took them there.
Yes.
She took them there.
Yes, no.
She took them there.
She took them there.
Maybe I think if I can remember that video, that was that video she made in the car. Yeah, that's the video that they went for a party or something. It was a party. It's
in
not
Nara's house.
Yeah, I think it was a party, and and I mean, if she dropped them off, I can't remember because that video you don't reach like 2 weeks. If she dropped them off there, when you carry your children to somewhere, or maybe you are aware that they're going to some place like that, I don't think for you, I don't think you as a mother, you would expect that they would give drugs to your child. I don't know, for real.
In Naira Marley's party.
It does no. I don't think you would expect. You'll be like, even if this person they do this kind of thing, as him don't see me, you know, go do them to my kids. I think that's a mistake a lot of people make, because you go think, okay, as you know, even if you're doing it to every other person, this is my child. You know me. You know I am a gidiba person. You know, go like do them to me. Do you understand? And I'm not going to blame her for wanting her kids to fraternize. Priscilla is in the industry,
so
she's also in
all the people to fraternize with is Naira Marley.
I think the only thing we know Naira Marley does, or the only thing we've seen him do, is weed. Is these allegations of Mohbad's death that started bringing out the fact? I didn't know he was a drug lord before this Mohbad incident happened. I didn't know that he used to, allegedly, please. I didn't know that he used to. That there are stories about him, you know, bringing in different types of drugs allegedly. I'd never heard of that. I just know that cultism. The only thing I know is that this guy they smoke Igbo, and NDLA don't come carry him, and you know, and that's why everybody was like, why would NDLA later make him an ambassador and everything? So we did not know, and I'm going to go out on the and think I'm going to go out on the line and say maybe Iyabo would not also. You just think he's weed, and almost everybody in the industry does weed. So for her to take her child there, you go think say, okay, Shina, they are good kids. If you give them drug, they will refuse. What she claimed Naira Marley did was he served them food that had weed in them without their consent. It's different from, babe, you go smoke and you say no, that me carrying this granite and giving you and tell you to eat the granules, and there is weed inside the granite without your knowledge. So when the kids came back, they were high and they didn't take anything. They now found out it was the brownies and the kiniko. So I'm not going to blame her, because, and I'm not even going to blame the kids, because a lot of us go to parties. I came here and I'm drinking juice and I'm eating granules. And I know you have a zero drug policy, but even if you didn't have a zero drug policy, I'm still going to eat this thing, thinking that my friend will not give me food that is laced with drugs.
So in summary, we can see that, okay, I was trying to make you drive at this point. So now it's okay that we shouldn't blame the mother, because it's not a mistake she purposely made.
Yeah.
Right? But it's okay for Iyabo to blame another person's mother for the actions or for the inactions of their child.
Which mother you from there?
When she dragged that very dark, dirty man, oh God, it's not dirty, but it's dirty, sha.
Drag the mama?
Yes, drag the guy's mom, you know.
But in Iyabo's defense, I hate to be defending Iyabo. In Iyabo's defense, the man came at her. When you come at me, all bets are off. I'm going to reply you with anything I have in my arsenal. I'm not going to. Igbo people say, if you know, look my hair, bite my head. I'm not going to look your shit, bite your bum bum. I go bite you where I go bite you. So in her defense, this idiot guy attacked her. And she attacked the way she, you know, I think for most Nigerians, the story of another day. For most Nigerians, the first place they go to is your mother.
It's not that. Let's just call him that guy. It's not important.
Yeah, the first place people go to when they want to attack you and they want you to feel angry is your mother.
Yeah.
So that one is
Let us go and continue the rest of the gist in the kitchen, because I beg, we're not going to forget food. I'm even hungry. See, as I'm finishing this, we are not. we don't talk, we don't tire. So we want to now cook our egusi soup.
Yeah.
What's the English name for egusi soup?
Melon soup. Now from our side, I hear more. All my life, I've been hearing egusi till I went to
Melon soup.
I went to Calabar when I was 7 in Calabar. Melon soup. I was like, yay!
So we'll first of all boil water for our poundo swallow.
Okay.
Before we start cooking the soup, so that it doesn't take time, because I am very, very hungry. So for the soup, we have our egusi. I don't know the botanical name for egusi.
What do we mean the botanical
We have
name for?
egusi. We have our stockfish.
Yeah.
We have our meat and pomo.
Yeah.
Already well seasoned with the
Goat
meat
meat.
stock. We have our dried catfish.
Yeah.
Beef. We have our uziza seed. I don't know who cooks egusi without using uziza seed, but I can't cook it. We have our pepper, atarodo. We have our palm oil. What do they call oil in Igbo?
Mano.
Our own is aran. Aran. Then we have our seasoning cubes. I was about to. We have our seasoning cubes. And of course, crayfish.
How can an Akwa Ibom woman and an Igbo woman cook
exactly. That's an abomination. How can we cook without crayfish?
Crayfish lovers united.
Then we are going to the vegetable we are using is like the uziza seed.
Okay.
So
uziza leaf.
Uziza leaf, sorry. So this is what we'll be needing for this soup.
All right.
So first of all, we are frying the soup. Actually, I told you before, we are frying the soup. So it's just gonna be like a pepper fry. We're doing a pepper sauce, adding the let's wait. So we just heat the pan. We're using this pan because what we're cooking is not a lot. Meanwhile, I'm going to like wet the I'm frying the egusi.
So you don't need to wet it.
It's when it's the water type that you wet it.
Okay.
So since I'm frying the egusi before I will need water.
All right.
Yes.
Back to our gist.
So there's this other gist about this woman, one Choma Ifeanyi woman.
Yeah.
That's her name.
Yeah.
She came on Facebook and was soliciting for husband for her 45-year-old bestie, a big close friend.
That is plus size.
That's plus size.
Size 18.
That is not a runs girl. That doesn't have any record of doing runs. That please help me.
That has never given birth because I'm not a single mother.
I found that very amusing.
I found it very disrespectful.
It's okay to have your friend's interest at heart, but the way you do it can look a little bit condescending. Like it was a friend.
Condescending is subtle.
If I was a friend, I'll offend.
Condescending is subtle. This one was flat out embarrassing because why would you be saying that your friend cries in the dark?
In the dark.
And what kind of men do you think you would attract with that kind of post?
You get
men that will insult you for maybe agreeing too quickly when they toast you. They'll be like, "Hey, you don't have options.
You don't have option.
But now why I check you today?
Hey.
Imagine when they come and now say read the post of where you've been crying every night in the dark because of him.
You can imagine.
And then she positioned the woman as a rich woman who has her own business, blah blah blah. What kind of men do you think you're going to attract with that post? You're going to attract
gold diggers. You're going to attract a lot of wrong men. And I even read another post. She was saying, people are dragging her, but I've not even known about this person until this. This is the first time I'm knowing that woman's account. I didn't know such a person.
I know. I think I got to know about her 2-3 years ago. I made a post about her because she made a post that she needed accountants. She wanted to hire women, but she was going to train them. Even if you don't have a training, she was open to hiring you. But you would get your husband to write a letter of recommendation for you. I think I still have the screenshot of the post. That if you're not married, that she does not care your qualification, she does not care. Get your husband to write a recommendation for you. If you're not, some people are not like, what do you?
Shit!
If you're not married, I'm telling you.
Shit!
If you're not married, then you should get your reverend father or your pastor to write a letter of recommendation for you or your father. So if you don't have a father or husband,
that means you're not gonna get a job with that.
Yes, she came, and it caused an uproar on Facebook because I made a post. I was like, "What kind of thing is this? This is so wrong and like to women in general. Oh, you're a woman, so." If I not get if I'm not married but my mother is alive, my mother cannot put in a good word for me. The people in my life, the females in my life cannot put in. He has to be a man. They defended her, and then early this year she trended. She's the lady that made a post about negotiation, about how her friend who has fine body now came to her husband stopped her from running her restaurant, a restaurant she was running before she even married the husband, because her body is too fine.
Oh, she's the one that brought that trend.
Yeah, that she now have to go and beg the husband, and they now negotiated.
The husband
of her friend. They now negotiated that
she's so bored in her own marriage that she does not have things to be doing.
The thing is, people have a school of thought that she's just making these stories up.
Oh, okay.
To trend, because she has an active follower. She sells all this accounting accounting this, accounting that. So if she trends, then she'll make a post about her business, and people will now buy. You get more followers and all of that. And so they were using our brain. So it's either that is true, because it doesn't make sense, because all her stories are always outrageous. How is it that only you have so many plus size friends that run restaurants? Because that one was running a restaurant and it's plus size. This one is running a restaurant and it's plus size.
But this one that is 45 is plus size.
Yes, and owns a restaurant. Just like the other negotiation man.
Owning a restaurant. Let us not. I mean, in future, I go call the Oh God! So we're going to. We'll come back to the woman's story.
Right.
I've already heated the oil and it's hot, as you can see.
So
we're
we can
going to start frying the egusi in the oil.
Okay. Let me be sipping my juice while we do this.
Yes. This is how my mom used to cook. She loved cooking her egusi this way. But then I came to Lagos or went to met other tribes, and I started cooking it a rather different way.
Yeah. Egusi is my favorite soup in this world. I have up to 1 billion recipes. Anytime I see any Instagram recipe on how to cook egusi, I'm like,
go and try it.
Wait for me this Saturday and I will try it. I've made egusi in 700 million ways, and I'll make it in more different ways.
And it always have almost the same taste. So
they always come out nice.
So that's why I used to see when people drag some chef, except some chefs that just cook ridiculous meals and call it a new recipe, which I would never understand. But when you drag a chef that cooks a meal that still gives the same result at the end, it doesn't make sense to me. As it's fine, I'll just throw in my stock fish and the fish and let it still fry for a bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Please, can you help me fetch water into the kettle?
I don't find it already.
Okay. Well, I just wanted it on standby.
All right. This is also boiling.
Yes, that's for the
poundo.
At this point, I'll turn in the meat with the mixed stock.
Ooh. All right.
Now add a little bit of water so that it grows.
Should I add?
Yes, please.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Okay, that's enough. This should be okay for it. Okay, so at this point, I'll put in our pepper.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a lot. Let me reduce it.
Are you sure? That's so that other people don't want to eat it.
Our crayfish. How do you call crayfish in Igbo?
Call it crayfish, but there's a name.
We call it obu.
There's a name. There's anyone name for it. Is it a? I don't want to.
The Uziza spice.
When I was in Calabar, do you know what they call this thing? Hot leaf.
Yes, that's what they call it.
I'm like, why do you have an English name for everything? Melon soup, hot leaf. I thought they would have a name for it, like maybe an ethic name for it.
Melon soup is African.
Ah.
We call it ikon.
Okay, but I've never heard this. All they call it there is melon soup, and then this one is a hot leaf.
No, Uziza is nkongodusa.
Ah, no, it's good that they're calling it hot leaf. Too often to jump on.
We call him nkongodusa. So I'm going to add seasoning cubes.
Yeah. Our soup is coming in nicely.
Yes, it is. Then add a little bit of water because it's getting thicker.
All right. Do you need salt? Should I get salt for you?
That'll be later.
All right.
Let it cook well.
Okay. I'm learning a secret tip here. Is this enough?
Add a little bit.
Are you sure this will enter it?
It will. It's okay. So at this point, you just cover.
Okay.
And let it broil. So as you were saying about that lady, if you were in the friend's shoe, how would you feel?
First of all, I'm not have a friend that's stupid. Second of all, I'm marriage free. I never want to marry till I die. So any friend that makes that, I'll come to your house and break your head. Because obviously,
that's really embarrassing. Like no friend should try this nonsense with me. Even if I'm 100 and I don't have man, don't try it with me.
It's very. I think that one thing people, because when you make posts like this, people are going to be like, "Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing."
And you see the men, they will now say, "Hey, that's how they'll be rejecting." All these feminists, they'll be rejecting people in their 30s after they'll be begging for man.
The thing there is, when you have somebody like this, I don't think that anything is wrong with you trying to matchmake your friend, but it is the tone behind it that was extremely insulting and condescending. And like I said, I made a post about it, and I said, if a man wants to make a post about his friend, we see it men make posts about, there's I think it was 2 days ago, I saw someone made a post about Chukwu, one popular guy like that on Facebook. That this is my friend, he's rich. See the way the guy phrased it. My friend Chukwu, he is rich, he has money, he's a very nice guy, he's this, but he doesn't have a wife. Ladies, if you're interested, message me. The way they made that post, I'm going to show you that post after. It was really dignified. Why is it that when men want to matchmake men, their dignity is intact? No man is going to
anyone who wants to destroy the small
dignity. I saw that post 2-3 days before this one now trending.
Okay.
So I was like, so if I remembered it, I would have screenshot both of them side by side. I said, look at, read this, and then read this. It is so stupid that when men want to talk about, okay, my friend is single, even if they're introducing you at a place, this my friend is single, he's a big boy, he's a this, he just came back from America. If it's women, she has been crying for 10 years. She was clean. She did not do
She did not do abortion. She's so sad. Every night she will soak her. Oh, she's too lonely. I was saying, if you
say she do wrong, she for don't marry you. Because when girls, they quick marry.
I said, all my classmates in school that were thinking they were bad girls, they married the best men. I not say
that's the general.
They married the best men.
That's the general.
Good girl not they pay.
Don't know that.
So good girl not they pay.
It's so annoying when people do that, because that's okay. Even there was a shot at single mother, so she has never had she has never. She comes to my house when the loneliness is too much. Why would she marry when she's always in your house? When this hypothetical man, because I'm starting to believe that it may be a made-up story. But why would a woman that wants to marry? Why should she always be in your house? Now your husband she won't marry. She can't go out to places.
She even check well if the story is true. This one where she dey go her house. Where she go check well. Over to the next. That one is their own cup of tea and their
Yeah,
own.
I think someone made a post that I agree with. I think it was Vivian that made a post that if you're 45, you don't know that you should have made peace with the fact that you may never marry. It gets to a point. Forget me that I'm marriage free. If I have a friend that you are 45, I'm going to, in as much as I want you to marry, I'm also be like, you have to. What if this never happens for you?
Exactly.
You know. So I'm not even going to blame the woman here because if this woman is real, the Chioma lady, it looks like she didn't even take permission from her. She did it all. So they call her a good friend.
This is say I don't care what people will say.
And the desperate one, please don't be. Nobody should be that desperate on my behalf. Next.
So the next story is about Mr. Ibu, and this is Jasmine adopted daughter. The stories I am hearing, I'm just hearing story here today that he was sleeping with the girl.
The voice note leaked now.
Okay, I've not heard of. I'm not.
No, you won't understand it because he was in Igbo. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what was the voice note about? Because I did not. I don't think. I think I saw that stuff, but since they were speaking Igbo, I did not.
Yeah, the conversation between somebody and Mr. Ibu, where the person said, "Oh, you've even told me about this lady before. How you knocked her in Owerri, about the lady you knocked in Owerri, and she refused to leave you alone. And then you now made her your adopted daughter, Kiniko. But basically, Mr. Ibu affirmed, like I think he didn't know he was being recorded, or whether it was a phone call or a voice chat like me and you now. He didn't know it was being recorded, but he admitted, he acquiesced. Let me use that word. He acquiesced that to the fact that he had an affair with this lady. This was the side chick. He now confirmed and said the side chick they knock in song. He now stopped knacking her and made her his adopted child. And then this Jasmine's ex-husband, the US ex-husband, that she came out to tell us that she stopped marrying the man, I she divorced the man. Hot. Nice.
Should we add salt?
Yeah, definitely. That the one she said she divorced because he was older and hid the truth from her.
Okay.
The husband came out to say, the ex-husband came out to say yes.
That she's sleeping with Miss Ibu's son.
Yes, and that she had an affair with Miss Ibu. So you don't break like everybody now, like there are different hot chicks. Because why would you be having sex with your side chick? And when you're done, maybe you now found out
You now passed to your son and now brought her to your matrimonial home as your
adopted daughter.
You know, since this Mr. Ibu stuff came out, you know, as Christians they say we should not judge so that we will not be judged.
People they judge me, so I go judge. No, I've always been judgy or judgmental. I bet because I speak or believe me. This is an informal setting. I've always been judgmental of Mr. Ibu because of what he did to his first wife. You know, this is current wife is the second wife. Yes. So I'm not going to just say, oh, well, don't judge. I'm always going to be very judgmental of him. But this one, I think that the second wife, the wife came out to say, oh, they are having an affair, and people told her to shut up. Miss Ibu, all of them, they came out to say it's a lie, la. Why are you going to make something so good? Why must women put concern in something so good, something so wholesome? And now she's been proven right. And I think this is why the woman is always on Jasmine's neck. Every time she's like, Jasmine this, Jasmine that, Jasmine took my husband, Jasmine. And he explains a lot. He explains why Miss Ibu would leave his family
to go and live with
the Jasmine girl. Yeah, because it's not normal.
It's not normal.
Yeah, even if he said he has 12 children, maybe 14 children. Why didn't you go to live with any of them? And the one way you call adopt.
Exactly.
So it's just so. And what brought about this issue is because the money that was donated for Miss Ibu's treatment, the wife came out to say Jasmine took everything. Jasmine is not allowing her access to the funds, take care of her husband, and Jasmine this, Jasmine that, and that was how this information came.
And that Jasmine, you know that she's very sneaky. She ran to go and be telling all the most important blogs that Ibu's wife is this, Ibu's wife is that, forgetting to add the part that she has
Of course. Now, so this, and I think the wife is behind the leakage of that voice note, so that
okay, so that people will know.
Yeah, it's like the soup is boiling over. Ooh, the face is beautiful.
This is so nice. Please, can you keep that there? Without showing the name. I don't want you to show.
Yeah.
So taste it at this point so I can add the leaf and the soup is ready.
Ooh. Ah. Salt.
More salt.
Yeah. You're cooking it for me now. I like salt. So that other people not eat it. They know themselves.
Okay.
Ooh, pepper is too much in this so Ijoma, I don't enter. Now me say me they put pepper. I'll cry today.
He said I'm cooking for you, so now you sabi for the pepper.
Yeah. I chest it, it's me. So that other people cannot eat it. Pepper is too much. I know they are listening. You will not eat it, so I don't want you to have ulcer. I think it's okay now. They feel use Egusi kidnap me. Who do me this thing?
Better now.
Yeah. It's so nice.
I'm used to washing my hands. If I touch any food stuff, how I must wash my hands.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
So at this point, our egusi soup is
Ready.
ready.
Ooh, the face is so beautiful.
Thank you. So yeah, you guys should see our egusi soup. It's ready.
Yeah, cooked by Ijoma and assisted by Itee.
So your egusi soup and poundo yam is ready. I can't wait for you to taste it. Let me see.
Oh wait, you want to taste it first before you go?
Yes.
Okay.
How is the swallow?
It's fine. You know me now. I prefer eba, but I'll take anything you give me. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're going to do another morning competition today. This is so nice.
Hell, I'm glad you like it. Let me also test it now. This one is your last swallow was not strong. This one is strong.
I like it. You like it? And they cook now. They cook.
Try. Well done. I like how the soup is dried. I don't like watery soup.
Every time I'm coming here, I wake up, knowing that I'm coming to shoot food.
I swear. Let me do the. Hi guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I just want to focus and eat this food. Please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Akrasi, on Instagram, Akrasi, and on our YouTube channel. We'll be posting weekly highlights on our Facebook page, and the full video would always be on our YouTube channel. I'll see you in my next video. I beg, I need to chop this.